Oh, hey people. So I got a question. um, I got a couple things I need to deal with. I got to ask her to do some more stuff on Fireplay. Maybe next weekend. I'm gonna have somebody I'm gonna go hang out with. Might be able to see if I can do some more cupping stuff. Actually, do a proper display of a technique or two. Um, uh, yeah. But the question was. Um, I hope you have seen a vid on. I hope to see. Um, wow, this is badly written. Um, the question is about the Lolita story and the age gap. Okay. Um, the Lolita story itself, I have an issue with. I understand the story. It's a classic story. It became a classic film. It's a cautionary tale, blah blah blah, whatever. Um, the issue is that the female character in there was under the age of 18, and that the male character was much older. That right there is the primary issue: is the fact that the female character was under 18. Um, if she was over 18, it doesn't matter, in my opinion. I'm 43. I'd fuck an 18-year-old tomorrow. No problem. I've, the couple years ago, I was with somebody who was 19, and no issue with it. Once you have become legal, and I don't believe this, depending state to state, blah, 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 18 years old. I always say 18 in one day. The reason I say 18 in one day is because I don't know what time of day you were actually born. So technically, you could turn 18 at midnight, technically, but you are not, because you were born in 3 in the afternoon, you're still 17 until 3 in the afternoon. Um, and I know I wouldn't get in trouble because, dates are important, but still, it's just one of those little stupid technical rules that I have. Once somebody turns 18, I don't see an issue at all. Okay, I was with my ex-wife was much older than me, and it really had nothing to do with her age. Why there was an issue? It was simply because she was crazy. Um, she was an alcoholic and crazy. This is not slander. This is just facts. Uh, you, you don't get pulled in for psych evaluations a couple times and wellness checks and stuff like that because you're sane and healthy. Um, no, uh, yeah, she was older than me, and I know I made a mistake by getting a relationship with her, but that had nothing to do with her age. That had something to do with her as a person. Um, so yeah, I mean, to me, the age gap is irrelevant. It's whatever it is that you're doing. Are they, is what you're doing with that person good for both of you? Are both of you happy doing it? If the answer is yes, then you're fine. All the women in my life right now, I have basically 3 women in my life. All 3 women in my life are older than me. Only by a couple years, but still, they're older than me. I don't have any women in my life right now who are younger than me. Not to say I haven't. I have had girls who were 19 and 20 years old, and I was in my 40s. That's just the way life is. You can play the whole, take your age, divide it in half, and add 7, and that's your minimum. Uh, but no, especially in this lifestyle, especially in what we do, there really is no rule to what works. I've seen guys who are, you know, 10, 20 years older than me with girls who are 10, 20 years younger than me. Um, you know, One person I can think of particular, he's in his 50s, she's in her early 20s, and they have a very happy relationship. Age is irrelevant once they become, once you become legal. As long as you're legal and are able to consent, the rules kind of go out the window for what society says. Society thinks that it's a horrible thing if a young woman is with an older man or an older woman is with a younger man. What it comes down to is that, are you and the person you are with happy? That's it. That's all it is. Like I said, for the Lolita story itself, we, there, that's something that we can talk about. Um, but then also there's the Lolita fashion. I'm not going to call it right here a kink, but the Japanese Lolita um, play. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I will probably do a whole other thing on that because that's a whole other kettle of fish. Um, but yeah, so yeah, as far as I'm concerned with age gaps, as long as the two people involved are happy, two plus people, as long as they are happy, then that's all that matters. So take it for what it is. So that's kind of it for now. Be well and safe.